Welcome to my kitchen. This is our third day. I hope that all of you guys are safe, sound, are being optimistic, positive, are smiling as much as you can, laughing as much as you can, exercising, and are visiting iLearn to actually benefit from all the videos by clicking on the link and watching everything that's related to nutrition, to wellness, to mental well-being, to fitness, and to be feeling better during this confinement. I have a clearer view from my window. Nature around me is blooming. Some parts of India saw the Himalayas for the first time in decades. The San Gabriel Mountains are visible in Los Angeles. In Venice, the canals recently began to get clearer, with fish visible in the water below. Big picture lessons that could be very useful and act as a daily reminder for us to reduce, reuse, and recycle. I would like to remind you about an important thing we may have forgotten about during this confinement. 1/3 of the food that was being produced around the world was going to waste. And it's really very important to be paying attention to reducing food waste. This begins at home in each household. We can always think about many alternatives to upcycle food leftovers in our fridge, in our pantries. And this is a really very interesting topic that I uncovered years ago by increasing students' awareness in schools about healthy eating and about reducing food waste. Breakfast is the most essential meal of the day. Once we have a proper breakfast that's loaded in fiber with the needed vitamins and minerals, we can kickstart our day, have a better focus, and be more productive while working from home. If you have in your fridge a meal, it's very common in our countries, ful mdammas or fava beans, in addition to tomatoes, onions, mint leaves or coriander leaves, and you wish to upcycle this dish and you feel like surprising your kids as well, this recipe is the right one for you. What we have here in front of us are ful muffins, fava beans muffins, yes. Ful mdammas muffins. It's a very easy recipe. All we have to do is take the ful or fava beans leftovers, put them in a blender, add 3 eggs, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 3/4 cup of whole wheat flour. We add 1 chopped tomato, 1 chopped onion, mint leaves, coriander. We can add 5 diced olives. We could add radish if we wish. Any leftover vegetables we have in our fridge could be added in this recipe. And if you have some cheeses that are about to go bad, you can also grate them and add them to this recipe. Mix them all together, put them in muffin molds, bake them in the oven for 15 to 20 minutes or until you insert a toothpick and it comes out clean at around 350 degrees. You can serve this breakfast all along a bowl of yogurt or 2 tablespoons of lebne. If you do not have lebne, you can replace it with Greek yogurt. It's rich in calcium, and together, when blended, they're gonna enhance the experience of this delicious breakfast recipe. They conducted a lot of studies of different groups of people following a diet plan, and all those who included beans, such as chickpeas or lentils or fava beans in their diet plans, they ended up eating less throughout the entire day because of their powerful satiating effect. So try this recipe, you won't regret it, and kids will love it. If we woke up and we are in the mood of having a sweet breakfast, we can opt for fitness, a very rich variety of whole grain cereals. What do we mean by whole grain? When we focus on whole grains, you are actually focusing on the entire grain of wheat. That's going to be richer in fiber, and that's going to contain all the vitamins and minerals that the whole wheat contains. So simply by eating a bowl of these cereals with a glass of milk, we will be really covering all the needed essential vitamins, minerals at breakfast time. And studies have shown that minerals and vitamins that are missed around breakfast time cannot be easily compensated throughout the rest of the day. So be careful about that. Our next stop for the day is gonna be the snack stop. When we talk about snack, as I always recommend, try including 2 to 3 portions of fruits in between breakfast and lunch. If you fancy strawberries, for example, you can have up to 14 or 15 pieces considered as one portion of fruits. And what remains for you to have as another portion, you can have, for example, 1 kiwi. Another kind of snacks you can be focusing on, and that I personally enjoy a lot, especially during summer or whenever temperatures are rising, it's the very nice cream. That's a frozen banana. You just need to detach the skin and put it in the freezer. Once you take it out of the freezer, you can eat it, and the taste is really like a banana ice cream. It's called frozen bananas. They have the same caloric amount that you can find in a regular banana without the added cream, sugar, etc. that you usually find in ice creams. Another example of snacks are edamame. I know many of you love eating edamame. They are rich in proteins and they do contain minerals and vitamins, but be careful. Do not exceed your intake per snack to more than 15 edamame. Another example of healthy snack as well is homemade natural popped corn. It comes from the family of whole grains, so it's also loaded in fiber and has vitamins and minerals. Last but not least, as I mentioned previously, we should always keep room in our fridge, a platter filled with freshly cut vegetables. So everyone in the family should be having more than 7 portions of vegetables per day. And as a dip, today I suggest baba ganoush, which is eggplants with tahini, a bit of lemon juice, with either a teaspoon of pesto rosso or a teaspoon of regular pesto. Mixed together, they are delicious. Eggplants are loaded in fiber as well, and together they form a very delicious salty snack that's really very healthy. To all those who keep on craving for sweets, what I do is I either have a teaspoon of honey, plain, or if I had my strawberry fitness bar and I'm still craving for something that's sweet, I try to have like 5 strawberries, and if I'm still really craving for something very sweet, I go for a no sugar added strawberry jam, a tablespoon, and I'm fine. I feel like I'm totally satiated. Another tip, also dried raisins. They are really very sweet, and if you have a tablespoon or actually count around 50 raisins, they really satisfy your sugary cravings when you consume them within a balanced diet plan. Lunchtime. My main meal for today is gonna be shrimp sturgeon couscous. In my couscous, I'm gonna throw in all the vegetables I don't need anymore that are in my fridge. It's also gonna be an upcycling of vegetables that have been in the fridge for the past 2-3 days. I will also enhance my recipe with a load of proteins, vitamins, and minerals. I will be adding Optifast soup vegetable powder to the preparation of the recipe. First of all, start by boiling my couscous. For each 500 grams, we need 5 cups of water. Couscous cooks very quickly, so within 5 minutes, the recipe will be done. Once it's done, I usually add to it lemon juice, olive oil, some chopped coriander, and I put that aside.
I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. I think I can make it now, the pain is gone. All of the bad feelings have disappeared. Here is the rainbow I've been praying for. It's gonna be a bright, oh bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Hey, 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 hey. gonna be a bright, oh bright, sunshiny day. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone up the dark clouds that make me blind. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright.
Summer days are around the corner and we all scream for ice cream. This is gonna be a very nice cream for you and for your kids. We will be using frozen bananas that we kept in the freezer. We need to peel those bananas, put them in a food processor, and we're gonna toss in some frozen berries, to which we can add honey. Keep on blending until we get a very thick ice cream texture. We are ready to serve this ice cream. Another salty snack based on the upcycling food idea. We all cook loubia or mjaddara. We're gonna take loubia or cooked green beans with tomato that we've been eating for the first, second, and third day. And instead of throwing the leftovers away, we're gonna put it in a food processor. We're gonna add a couple of tablespoons of labneh, one ripe avocado that we were also about to throw away, with black pepper, salt, a drizzle of olive oil. Mixed all together, you're gonna get the most succulent dip that will surprise everyone at home. Don't tell them it's made from upcycled loubia leftovers, because even kids, and I tried that with kids at schools, I visited more than 50 private schools, they tasted it and they were so surprised to know later on that it was made from loubia. We can enjoy it with toasties. We will be adding more fiber to our afternoon healthy delicious snack. Dinner time! We all love مسخن الدجاج. What if we have some chicken leftovers? What can we do with those chicken leftovers? We can be preparing مسخن pancakes with some extra cheese. The measurements are really very easy. We need 1 cup whole wheat flour, 1 cup of skimmed milk or low-fat milk, 1 egg, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, salt, and this is when we're gonna incorporate our مسخن chicken prepared with onions, سماق, and add 30 or 60 grams of grated cheese. We mix them all together, and then in a pan, we're gonna be preparing our pancakes. We can serve those pancakes with tarator, if we like, with some pomegranate on top of them, some mint leaves, or we can simply present them with a dollop of yogurt or of labneh. And if we wish to add a layer of vegetables, more fiber, we can prepare at home soups that the entire family loves. Maggie Excellent Soup are always here for you. I hope you enjoyed today's recipes. I hope that you will really be applying those recipes. In case you do prepare them, please post them on your social media platforms. Tag me at Eat Like Nicole on Instagram, on Facebook. Take your time while eating. Keep on smiling all the time. Remain positive. Keep on exercising every single day. I'll see you very soon with new recipes, new hints, and new tips. Stay safe.